What color is a tango? Is it a pulsing red or an endless blue? Maybe it's captured in the texture of clothing or skin, or in a movement or a veiled glance. In the paintings of Pacia Sallomi, it is all of these things, as displayed in her exhibition Tango's Colores, on view now at Latino Arts. Hi, I'm Kat Murrell. Let's go look at this. Talking with Pacia Sallomi and her exhibition Tango's Colores at Latino Arts. Tell us about how this subject started and how long you've been working with the subject of tango in painting.
Okay. The exhibition has works in it that I started in '03, which was pre-tango, and it's a series of works that I did that had to do with conversation and relationships. So a lot of the paintings in here that are older than '06 are that work, which led into the tango paintings when I started tango dancing in this winter of '05. And in '06 I started wanting to talk about the relationship dynamic that happens when you're learning to dance Argentine tango, which is a very subtle and very fine dance between a male and female, or male-male, female-female as well. And it's all about listening and responding, and I'm really attracted to that.
When you make the paintings, are you doing sketches in classes or as you're watching other people dance, or does it come more from memory or imagination?
That's a good question. In '08 I was in Argentina for 6 weeks, and I had an opportunity to spend some time during rehearsals of a performance of tango dancers, and so I did a lot of studies of dancing then, and so some of the paintings are directly from those studies. Other paintings are taken from aspects of art history, or I use other imagery, and sometimes just from my experience, so they're varied.
It seems like there's also a strong narrative component, like this one, Queremos Bailar. Is it sort of inspired by people you've seen or your own experiences? Or?
Well, the two bandoneon players are taken from photographs of famous bandoneon players. I'm really attracted to that instrument, and the whole history of that instrument is integral to the history of Argentine dance. Of course, the dance is related to music, so this painting, there's a few paintings in here where I emphasize more the music, so I have them in the forefront. And then it's not like a milonga in Argentina at all, in the sense that there's so much room, because in Argentina you have very little room to actually dance. So I'm kind of, I guess, imagining what if you had a lot of room. But the painting is primarily the two central figures are seeing each other from across the room and making the indication that they want to dance, because in Argentina, generally Argentines don't go up to you and ask you to dance. They ask you from across the room with a little subtle tilt of the head, which you answer. So I like the aspect of, even like as a woman, you're not passive. If you want to dance, you have to engage with people around the room to find who you want to dance with, and nothing in the dance is really passive.
How is that sort of translating that idea of like movement and music into visual aspects?
Well, a lot of the vocabulary of music is the same as the vocabulary of art. I mean, they talk about color in music as well, rhythm. I can't, there's just a lot of vocabulary that's the same. So when I think about tango dance and painting, I'm thinking a lot about color and movement and patterns, repetition, different things like that are musical, and dance is an expression of music in the body. And so it's...
Pacia, thank you so much. It's great talking to you.
It was a pleasure.
And thanks for joining us here. See you again next time when we look at something else.